Hey, good evening, USA. International Long Island, aka Strong Island, plus the five spots of Brooklyn, Bronx, Manhattan, Staten Island, Queens. This is your man, G Money Stacks, aka the Gregonator, YouTuber, host with the most misunderstood lonely nomad, unstoppable independent podcaster, and of course, yes, Queens, New York native, representing Laurelton, Queens, New York. And you're rocking and hanging out with me on the 254th episode of Off the Meat Rack Chainz New York podcast. Live and direct from StreamYard alongside with YouTube and aside myself is the Instagram live feed. So make sure you turn your notifications on the gram, follow the page, and you'll be able to know any updates, any information about each episode that's dropping. Now, for those of you that's new here and that's listening for the first time, this is a comedy show based on wild, crazy, fun topics from entertainment news, music news, real life. There's a little bit of transit, a little bit of mental health, and a little bit of everything in between, except for politics and other shit right there. So, without further ado, let's get into let's get into YouTube for a sec. Actually, be sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel G Money Stacks 555. Hang on 1 second. Yes, grab that subscribe button for me on the YouTube channel page G Money Stacks 555. Tap on the notification bell alongside with alerts so you can be reminded on when the podcast live stream recording is going to be on the air via live stream. Leave a like and a comment on the episodes. Stay tuned for more video content, upcoming episodes, previous episodes, and of course, be sure to rate and leave a review on Podchaser alongside with Podfriend and of course Spotify as well. And for the most part, hold on. For the most part, if you miss any new and previous episodes whatsoever, don't you worry. You can listen, stream, and watch the episodes alongside with sharing the videos, sharing the episodes, and of course, tell a friend to another friend and download the episodes, which is another important factor here. Yeah, make sure you do all these things. And of course, do the same with my other YouTube channels as well, which is Meticulous Vibe Juice Podcast and Excellent Fun Vibrant Talks Podcast, excuse me. Which is my sports channel. Um anyway, without further ado, we're gonna cut to the chase with some New York mass transit files right here, man. I hope y'all are having a good day and everything in between. Hope that nobody's giving you a hard time, whether you're at work, college, wherever else you would, wherever else you do. So anyway, man, here it is right here. New York Mass Transit Files. Okay. The first thing we need to talk about is pertaining to the MTA workers about to go on strike. Now, listen to this. For the people that's living in New York, check this out. Um Now this is some serious shit that everybody has to deal with, but let's get into it here. The Transit Workers Union Local 100, which represents thousands of NYC transit workers who keep the city's subways and buses running, announced on Thursday legislation that would make it legal for them to strike in pursuit of a new contract with the MTA. The announcement comes at a critical time for public transit in New York, with the MTA struggling to close a massive budget deficit and the current collective bargaining agreement with the TWU Local 100 for some 30 37,000 laborers set to expire in May. Oof, damn, they are in trouble. All right, let's keep going here, man. State Senator Jessica Ramos and Assembly Member Stacy Pfeffer Amato, both Democrats from Queens, introduced the legislation drafted at the union's request on March 16th. It would amend the Taylor Law, which prohibits certain public service workers, such as transit workers, from walking off the job during labor disputes with government agencies. The Taylor Law hasn't stopped the TWU 100 from local 100 from striking against the MTA before, but it led to costly retribution. Damn. The last transit strike occurred in December 2005, paralyzing the city's public transit system for 3 days amid the holiday season. The union's president at the time, Roger Toussaint, was arrested and later ordered to serve a 10-day jail sentence for calling the work stoppage, and the union itself was hit with $2.5 billion in fines deducted from the workers' paychecks. Okay, that sounds a little wrong right here. That's wrong. Um, yes, but yeah, that's crazy, man. So, but the Taylor Law, according to Ramos, weakens the TWU Local 100's ability to negotiate a fair contract with the MTA due to the threat of arrest and or severe economic penalties for potentially striking. End quote. I legislate for workers, Ramos said. When the workers of TWU came to me saying they need this tool to be able to fight for a contract that can support their families, I was more than happy to agree to champion their legislation. This adjustment will result in a strong contract for workers, which in turn will mean better service for New Yorkers. Yeah, I don't know about all that, man, but good luck with that shit. According to the legislation based on the Federal Railway Labor Act, unionized bus and subway workers throughout New York State would be permitted to engage in a strike should negotiations and mediation fail to result in a fair contract. It would remove the various economic penalties that the unions would otherwise incur for such labor action. Before I continue, let's break down what um, what is it? The railway. Hold on a second. Let's break down. Let's break down what the. Hold on a second. Yeah, so let's break down what the Railway Labor Act is about. Labor Railway Act. Okay, so the railway the Railway Labor Act is a United States federal law on U.S. labor law that governs labor relations in the railroad and airline industries. The act enacted in 1926 and amended in 1934 and 1936 seeks to substitute bargaining, arbitration, and mediation for strikes to resolve labor disputes. And you have another one. Let's see. There's another thing that I need to break down to you, folks out there that's listening in New York. Let's let's get to the other what is it? The other act. Hang on a second here. Where's the other what is it? Taylor Law. Okay. What is the Taylor Law, you ask? The Taylor Law provides that if the dispute is not resolved in mediation, PERB on petition or of either party would generally refer the dispute to arbitration. Okay, what is it meant? Let's see. So the Taylor Law grants public employees the right to organize and elect their union representatives. It defines the boundaries for public employers in negotiating and entering into agreements and no agreements rather with public unions. Excuse me. Um, so that's a breakdown on what these two things is about. Now let's continue where we left off here. Hold on, after this plane rolls by. Okay, let's see, where did I leave off here? Okay, yes. So, um, yes, according to the legislation based on the Federal Railway Labor Labor Act, unionized bus and subway workers throughout New York State would be permitted to engage in a strike should negotiations and mediation fail to result in a fair contract. It would remove the various economic penalties that the unions would otherwise incur for such a labor action. The TWU said this arrangement would be no different than the legal protections that railroad workers with the Long Island Railroad and Metro North Railroad have to strike when collective bargaining fails. End quote. The right to strike for NYC transit workers is a matter of equity, TWU International President John Samuelson said. Prohibition against striking for inner city transit workers while our urban counterparts can legally withhold work is grossly unfair, grossly inequitable. Currently, the clock is ticking on the collective bargaining agreement that the MTA and TWU Local 100 reached in January 2020, set to expire on May 15th. The agreement provided a 9.8% raise to some 37,000 transit workers over a 4-year period, retroactive to May 15, 2019, at a cost of $1 billion to the MTA. Yeah. Hold on. Wrong thing. Yeah. Um, but that agreement was signed and sealed and delivered 2 months before the COVID-19 slamdemic hit New York City, spurring mass public closures and a catastrophic decline in daily MTA subway ridership, which fell from record highs in February 2020 of 5.5 million to just 300,000 in April 2020. Overall, transit workers has rebounded significantly since the dark days of that slamdemic spring on December 8th, 2022. More than 3.9 million trips were recorded, a slamdemic record. However, that number is still far off from the pre-slamdemic totals, and the decline in ridership has resulted in the MTA facing serious budget gaps and power brokers scrambling to figure out how to resolve them while avoiding service cuts and fare hikes. Well, yesterday there was going to be a fare hike of $3.50. In episode 253, I actually touched on this and stuff. So it's very, 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 very hard. Hold on. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's difficult. It's a difficult choice to make. I mean, I'll say this, man. As a New Yorker, for the fare hikes and stuff, a lot of New Yorkers sometimes are not really for it. And the reason being is because the more you even raise the fares, the more you're not gonna have, the more you're gonna lose customers, man. And I said this all the time. They're gonna lose customers. You know what I'm saying? They make boneheaded decisions as far as like taking loans and stuff, like, and not being able to pay back. You really put they really put themselves in a hole right there, man. And I'm not talking about a rabbit hole here, folks. You know what I mean? It's fucking ridiculous with the MTA, man. But that's why I have to cover this anyway. So despite the MTA's budget problems, the union still has to look out for its workers. And TWU Local 100 President Richard Davis indicated that changing the Taylor law to protect transit workers in the event of a strike is necessary to advance their cause for a better contract. This is a democracy, Davis said. Working men and women should have the right to withhold their labor so they can secure good wages and provide for their families as best as they can. It's that simple. The working class has not received its fair share in society, and we will not rest until we receive it. And this is from AM New York Metro. So AM New York Metro uh, reached out to the MTA. They declined to comment for the story. Yeah, they're trying to hide behind their asses. Believe me. Um, Yeah, yeah. So speaking of which, um, let's say we switch gears to let's switch gears to Mary Adams and um the police officer riding the train with commuters. So next we have Police Commissioner Keachin Sewell, Mayor Eric Adams, and CEO of the Metropolitan Transportation Authority, Janet Lever, rode the subway from Brooklyn to Manhattan during rush hour on Thursday morning in an effort to highlight transit safety. AM New York Metro caught the trio as they entered the transit system at Barclays Center, Atlantic Avenue, just about after 8:30 a.m. on March 16th, according to NYPD's top cop and his owner. The trip was both about hearing from strap hangers firsthand and highlighting the decrease in crime on the ground. End quote. City. End quote. We wanted to make sure we came out here to show people how committed we are to continuing the safety we're seeing in the subways. Commissioner Sewell told AM New York Metro. Obviously, we always know there's more work to do, but we've seen some decreases that are very encouraging for us year to come. No, year to date. And through March 1st, overall subway index crime is down by 19.4% so far this year from 391 recorded through March 1st, 2022 to 315 reported through March 1st, 2023. The reduction is something both the mayor and police commissioner are heralding as a major victory. On Thursday, on Thursday morning, Adams, Sewell, and Lieber greeted early morning commuters before boarding a Manhattan-bound 5 train. During the ride, Sewell took selfies with passengers and joked with those eager to quiz her. Um, Hold on. Okay, where was I? All right, so they feel a lot safer on the train, Sewell said between discussions with the public. Jenna Lieber, our great partner in this endeavor, has told us that in surveys, satisfaction is up, and that means a great deal to us. We are commuters too. The police commissioner also stressed that transit officers are positioned to not only fight crime, but also to provide information and an overall sense of safety. Mayor Adams added that he was pleased with the numbers and what he saw during his ride. I ride often, but we really wanted to highlight the great numbers. Crime is moving in the right direction, and we are looking forward to indeed ridership and just interacting with everyone, Mayor Adams told AM New York Metro. The officials disembarked at Brooklyn Bridge, parting as the mayor went to work at City Hall and the police commissioner headed to the police headquarters. Okay, next we have Terminal 4. According to the QNS website, travelers will be able to marvel at the immersive art experience throughout John F. Kennedy International Airport's Terminal 4, which is expanding its T4 arts and culture program to present a series of installations representing New York City art, food, culture, and more. The expansion of the T4 arts and culture program begins with a photography exhibit at MCNY titled New York Now Home, which will be on display through August 27th. With this opening, the T4 Arts and Culture program is presenting a Queens based digital installation focused on local artists in the borough who make Queens the subject of their work. Um, yeah. A selection of 15 images are currently displayed throughout Terminal 4, along with two viewing stations in the retail hall. New York Now Home focuses on contemporary ideas of home, highlighting the homes and experiences of New Yorkers. Each piece demonstrates the meaning of home to the individuals who are featured. Um, let's see. Okay, so JFKIAT, the operator of Terminal 4, formed a new committee to facilitate this program, including the Museum of the City of New York, Delta Airlines, the Port Authority of New York and New Jersey, and Terminal 4 Airline um, Consortium. No, excuse me, Consortium. Um, Royal, um, Royal, um, Hynek, Royal Hynek, president and CEO of JFK IAT, said that the T4 Arts and Culture program will connect passengers to New York City in the same way that Terminal 4 connects travelers to the world. As a Queens based business, the gateway to New York City for millions of people, it is important to us that we foster a vibrant, welcoming environment within our terminal that truly embodies and celebrates the diverse communities around us. Um, um, Heineck said. Um, the artists include XYZA Cruz Bacani, um, a Filipino photographer and author who shared images from Farah, a Filipina survivor of labor trafficking living in Queens, Alias Williams, who grew up in St. Albans, Queens, New York, and features the historically Black community, and artist Doreen Drennan from Broad Channel, who came from the only inhabited island in Jamaica Bay. Her work highlights the allure living near the water and the balance between the community and its natural environment. Um, this exhibit will be present in JFK Terminal 4 through May. The T4 Arts and Culture program will showcase various art installations and performances throughout this year, including a pop-up gallery with historic photos of the city and summertime performances from artists within the Terminal 4 community. Cheryl Victor Levy, Vice President Marketing Communications for MCNY, said she is inspired by Terminal 4's commitment to bring accessible art and culture to the terminal. As New York City's storyteller for the last century, it's a thrill to partner with Terminal 4 to bring arts and culture to all who travel to and through New York City and beyond, Levy said. Frank DeMola, executive director of the Terminal 4 airline Consortium said this terminal is a gateway to New York City and the world. So it makes sense to fill it with cultural beauty and talent of New York performers. This wonderful immersive art program created by JFKIAT in partnership with the Port Authority of New York and New Jersey, Delta Airlines, and MCNY promises to provide our passengers with an educational and entertainment experience and a respite from the hurried nature of an airport terminal, DeMola said. The Terminal 4 Airlines applauded the inaugural launch of this immersive arts initiative and look forward to its continuing program. And we got one more thing to talk about with the MTA. Hang on one second, man. Before I continue, let me take a look who's in the chat here. And shout outs to Simply Gorgeous _ 1990. How you doing, Melissa? Hope everything's all good with you and everything in between. And let's see. All right, so we have another transit story. According to Mass Transit Mag. I actually saw this when I was looking up one of the topics. So I figured I'd just bring it to you here. So anyway, so the Metropolitan Transportation Authority's New York City Transit will renovate 13 subway stations across the Bronx, Brooklyn, Manhattan, and Queens as part of the agency's Station Re-New-Vation program, beginning with the Cortell U Road Q station in Brooklyn. With this next round of renovations, NYC Transit will be on track to complete 34 station renovations by the end of June. The goal is to complete a total of 50 stations by the end of 2023. To achieve a visibly refreshed station, NYC Transit crews will make a variety of upgrades such as concrete repairs, tile replacement, water mitigation enhancements, grouting, repainting, and deep cleaning the entire station from the staircase to the tracks so far. The agency has completed 21 stations. Stations are selected based on planned weekend outages to minimize, impact to customers. Station appearance and cleanliness is something our customers care about, and one of the ways we can improve the customer experience instantly with a fresh look and feel, said NYC Transit President Richard Davey. End quote. This next batch of station upgrades builds on our faster, cleaner, and safer plan as we ambitiously work to improve the travel experience as efficiently as possible, one station at a time. Bundling station renovation work with our scheduled track work allows us to deliver the best of both worlds. The technical upgrades for better service and a refreshed station for the customer experience, said NYC Transit Senior Vice President of Subways, Demetrius Critchlow. These 13 stations are up for some spring refresh. The stations slated to undergo refresh work are listed below the sequence, and here is a list. So here it is. So we have Cortelu Road, Q line, Broadway, G line, Grand Street, B and D lines, Atlantic Avenue, Barclay Center, R and Q trains, 21st Street, Queensbridge, F train, Suffolk Boulevard, Archer Avenue, the J train, Zarega Avenue, the 6th train, Far Rockaway, Mott Avenue, Pelham Bay, Pelham Bay Park 6 train, Myrtle and Wyckoff Avenues, M train, Kings Highway, F train, Jamaica Center, Parsons and Archer Avenue, J train, 121st Street, J train. So, New Yorkers deserve a clean, modern transit system, said New York City Council Majority Whip Selvina and Brooks Powers, chair of the Committee on Transportation and Infrastructure. End quote. I appreciate President Davies' commitment to the rider experience, especially in underserved corners of our transit network, like Far Rockaway. I look forward to continued investment by the MTA in the quality and cleanliness of our stations. We are excited and pleased that our borough's very own Pelham Bay Park and Zarega Avenue stations have been chosen as part of NYC Transit's Station Re-New-Vation program aimed at improving service for the thousands of riders that access it each day, said Bronx Borough President Vanessa L. Gibson. With Pelham Bay Park as a major transportation hub near the Westchester County border with commuters traveling to and from Queens, Manhattan, and Bronx and other locations, and Zarega Avenue, providing critical connections to local healthcare and social services. Strap hangers can now look forward to enhanced lighting, new signage, repainting, grouting, and more. I want to thank MTA Chair and CEO General Lieber and his entire team for this program aimed at providing faster, cleaner, and safer service here in the Bronx and throughout New York City. Every New Yorker deserves a commute that is not only quick and efficient, but clean and safe, said Queensborough President Donovan Richards Jr. Thank you to the MTA for partnership in ensuring subway stations across Southeast Queens and Far Rockaway are deserving of the residents who use them. I look forward to additional stations across the borough receiving these much needed maintenance upgrades in the months to come. All right. That sounds like great news and stuff. All that stuff, I mean, look, yeah, all that stuff is great. I mean, what about the elevators of the disabled people? I mean, what about them? I mean, I actually talked about this like couple days ago, actually, and and I think it's very interesting that you would actually care about the upgrades. But what about the people who who is actually getting into all this shit? So, um, all right, so hold on a minute. Let's get into Flo Rida in our segment right here. Let me set this segment up right here. This is where I actually talk about the main interesting topics, not just the ones that's trending, but the ones that's not being talked about. All that great stuff. But anyway, man, let's get into it right here, chatting all the jazz right here, right now. So here we go, and I hope y'all enjoy this segment like I'm doing right here on a weekly basis as I provide content to you. So thank you for listening. So let's get it on. Okay, Flo Rida is the story we're going to start with today. So let's get into it. And this is from Essence. Flo Rida is clearly playing chess, not checkers. After recently winning his $82 million lawsuit against Celsius Energy Drinks, the rapper announced he is launching his own. His company, Jet Set One Enterprises, plans to introduce a new energy drink that will be organically and naturally sourced, with the special formula and ingredients blended by their business partners at Dulce um, Foglia, a flavoring company used by PepsiCo, Pfizer, Sanofi Bioindustries, and International Flavors and Fragrances, according to the news release. Hmm, $82 million. That sounds like a lot of money right here. The move is a huge one, as the global energy drinks market size was estimated at USD 86.35 billion dollars in 2021, and is expected to reach um US USD, which is United States dollars, which is $91.94 billion in 2022. Wow. Okay, we have a very gifted and dedicated team that is committed to quality assurance, Flo Rida said. It's great to continue to work with my friends and business partners at Jet Set One, David J. Kovacs, Dr. Carl Betty's, Lionel L.B. Busey, and Lori Trigg, um, ESQ, um, who will help guide the ship globally as we delve into our various ventures. The venture comes after the artist clinched a stunning victory over energy drink titan Celsius after he made claims that the company failed to pay him money for endorsement deals. He filed the lawsuit in 2021. Um, this was a long journey, but we prevailed, he said in a statement. From the start, I only wanted what I worked for, nothing more, nothing less. I was instrumental in the Celsius that you know and love today. When this journey began, no one knew Celsius. I took Celsius all over the world through my videos, concerts, appearances, and social media. I have gained a new respect for the judicial system. God bless America. Hmm. That's a big win right there, man. So congratulations. Let's make some noise for Flo Rida right here. Um, for trying to do what he has to do. Um, and I don't blame him, man. I really don't blame him, man. Glad that he got what he deserved. So let's make some noise for Flo Rida. Hold on. Let's see. Let's see what we could talk about next. So let's see what's next. We gotta talk about. Yes, we need to talk about. We need to talk about National Inventors Day. We need to talk about National Inventors Day, which is pretty important. And oh wait, I have to look at cameras. New sports show. Okay. Um. Okay. One moment here. Okay, before I even get to okay, so let's get into National Inventors Day. And let's get it, yeah. And there is a certain cartoon character from the Sonic the Hedgehog movies that's also in it too. So let's get into it right here. National Inventors Day. Now let me break down what that is too. All right, so here we go. Um, just a second. What is National Inventors Day, you ask? National Inventors Day honors inventors of the past, the creators of the present, and encourages the architects of the future. On February 11th, National Inventors Day celebrates the genius behind design. It also dives into the history behind some of our most unusual inventions. What do um EMO phrase Thomas Adams, Melita Benz, Patricia Beth, and Stephen Perry all have in common? They are recognized annually on February 11th, along with the Wright brothers, Thomas Edison, George Washington Carver, excuse me, George Washington Carver, and Alicia Otis. Thanks to inventors, we can safely ride an elevator, have a well lit room at the flip of a switch, speak to someone on the other side of the world, or efficiently pump lotion from a bottle. Many inventors go their whole life without recognition for their creations, while others are household names. Nearly everything around us results from someone tinkering in their garbage laboratory or basement trying to find a solution to a problem. Some inventors may be happy accidents by an observant person. The microwave oven, um, penicillin, sticky notes, and bubble wrap may never have made their way into their current use if it were not for sharp and persistent inventors. The proverb necessity is the mother of invention says a lot about how inventors look at life. They are a progressive, forward-thinking bunch without pacemakers, traffic signals, rubber bands, or coffee filters. Where would we be? Good question. Though there are some inventions that we may be better off without. A DVD rewinder doesn't quite fit the necessary criteria, or they are otherwise too impractical. For example, tugging around a stroller fridge for your watermelon along with the cooler and beach umbrella seems to be a bit of overkill, yes. Still, without inventors, the world would be downright dull and much more challenging. Yep, I agree. Inventors should keep track of their ideas, processes, ingredients, and components. Then protect your inventions and get your unique creations patented. Um, so how to observe National Inventors Day? Keep inventing, share your creations, recognize an inventor you know. Read about inventors and inventions that changed the way we look at the world today. We recommend Mistakes That Worked by Charlotte Jones, The Idea Factory, Bell Labs, and The Great Age of American Innovation by John Gertner, and the Five Notable Inventors by Wade Hudson. Learn about the patent process and how to protect your ideas. Then put your ideas to work for you. Visit the National Day Calendar Classroom for a lesson designed for National Inventors Day. Watch documentaries about your favorite inventions. You might find out something about the inventor you never knew. Of course, use the hashtag National Inventors Day to share on social media. And of course, the history behind National Inventors Day. In 1983, President Ronald Reagan proclaimed the first National Inventors Day, which takes place every year on Thomas Edison's birthday. And let's see. And some questions. Do I have to be an inventor to celebrate this day? No, you can celebrate a favorite inventor. Do all inventors patent their ideas? No, some inventors love the process of creating and solving problems. Can inventors make a lot of money? Some do, but usually after a lot of trial and error. The process of invention is rarely a fast track to getting rich. Yeah, there's no shortcut into getting rich, though, man. You know what I'm saying? There is no shortcut, man. There is no shortcut. I tell you this. There is no shortcut, actually, if you will. Let's see. Okay, yeah. I have to agree. There is no shortcut. There is no shortcut actually. And okay. National Inventors Day. Okay, hold on a second here. This is all right, hold on. Inventors Day. Okay, the date. Let me see the date. There's a date. Okay. So, the day is February 11th. Actually, yes. So, um, okay. All right, it's February 11th, and you know what that means. No, well, it's National Inventors Day, and we should all be celebrating without our inventors. Where might we be? Humanity's inventiveness is what sets us apart from every other species on the planet. And it's through our inventors that we can see our own progress as well as a species. We've come a long way since the invention of the wheel, and that's worth celebrating. Here's to National Inventors Day. Yep. And let's see. So obviously some inventions were made. The pivotal inventor, let me see. Yeah, the pivotal inventor Thomas Alva Edison. Um, the light bulb moment. Edison patents his biggest invention, the light bulb. The invention of the holiday. President Ronald Reagan declares this day as National Inventors Day. Come on. Um, Hold on a second. Okay, so I'm not even going to get to the activities actually. So let's see. let's go over why we should love National Inventors Day. Why why we love National Inventors Day, you ask? It's a celebration of ingenuity. Ingenuity is a special thing, and it's something we should foster. For every great inventor, there was a community of people behind them that helped to realize their vision. National Inventors Day helps draw light to our inventors, and hopefully, we'll be able um, to encourage to encourage the next generation of inventors to meet their fullest potential. It's multicultural. Yes, every country has inventors that they are proud of. As we enter an age of increased globalization, many of our latest inventions come from the greatest minds across different cultures. But looking at inventions of any given culture can be an interesting lens through which to view its history. It's encouraging. No, it encourages learning. The processes of inventing and learning might be distinct, but they are inseparable. Um, a society that encourages their inventions encourages learning, which is something worth celebrating. And yes, National Inventors Day this year was on Sunday. Next year will be on Tuesday, and the year after that, which is 2026, which will be Wednesday, 2027. Yes, 2027, February 11th is going to be on a Thursday. 2028, February 11th is going to fall on a Friday. I said I wasn't going to really get into all that, but so yeah. Um, so yeah. So yeah, there you have it. Okay, so I said I wasn't going to go over the National Inventors Day activities, but I might as well get into it. Anyway, National Inventors Hall of Fame. If you are in the Washington, D.C. area, you've got to check out the National Inventors Hall of Fame. It's an awesome facility in our nation's capital meant to celebrate our greatest innovators through various exhibits and programs at its in-house museum. Invent something. Most inventions are created to solve problems. What's something that's been bugging you? Invent something to solve it. Try patenting your own idea. The patenting process can seem daunting, but it's actually surprisingly straightforward after coming up with your own invention. Try patenting it. Yes. There we go. And also a character, a cartoon character in the live action movie Sonic the Hedgehog and the sequel, we have to recognize Tails. Let me find that story for you. Hold on a minute. Let me find that story for you. Let me find that story for you. Okay. Now I don't know how to pronounce the actress's name, but this is from TWT Data. So this took place on March 9th of this year, and this is tweet analysis keyword VO Colleen. Yeah, let's just call it VO Colleen because I can't pronounce the last name, so forgive me. Total number of tweets analyzed 963. Earliest tweet was on February 10th, February 2020. 5 years, blah blah blah. So, voice actress Vo Colleen will be taking part in a panel at LVLUP Expo in Vegas. Hang on a second here. Okay. All right. And has also won an award for her participation in the Sonic movie universe, along with her other actors such as Roger Craig Smith, Steve Downs, Puss in Boots, Paramount Pictures, Sonic the Hedgehog movie, and Movie Guide have also been congratulated on the success of the Sonic movie and other movies. Now, celebrating its third anniversary, Sonic movie continues to be a success. Yes, it does. Congratulating Colleen, the Sonic movie universe, LV, LVL UP Expo, Sonic Movie Awards, National Inventors Day, which I just discussed. So the tweets express joy, pride, congratulations, admiration, and excitement. People are celebrating the accomplishments of Vo Colleen, who is being recognized for her involvement in the Sonic movie universe and the Movie God Awards. The tweets also express appreciation for the panel featuring Vo Colleen, Steve Downs 117, and Roger Craig Smith at the LVLUP Expo in Vegas. Overall, the tweets express a positive and celebratory atmosphere. Trend analysis. So, voice acting acknowledgement. Colleen is the most is the common figure among the tweets that are being praised. Acknowledgement of achievement. Colleen is receiving recognition for her work. Congratulatory messages. There are numerous tweets with the intent of sending congratulatory messages. Awareness of events. Tweets that bring awareness to events such as the LVLUP Expo, the Movie Guide Awards, and National Inventors Day. Movie content. Several of the tweets mention specific movies such as Sonic movie and Puss in Boots: The Last Wish. Well, so let's see the types of tweets. 88 retweets, number of original tweets 122, number of tweets that contain mentions 963, percentage of total tweets 9%, 12% of percentage of total tweets, um, and percentage of total tweets is 100%. Number of tweets that were replies 749, number of tweets that were quotes 13, number of tweets that contain hashtags 57, percentage of total tweets 77%, percentage of total tweets 1%, and percentage of tweets total 5%. Now, the top 5 devices used to tweet. So, you got Android, which is 431, iPhone 275, web app 230, iPad 24, and Mac 1. And obviously, what devices were used to tweet? 45% Team Android. Yeah, I'm Team Android. What do you I'm Team Android all the way, man. Anyway, so what is it? 2%. Wait a second. Hold on. 2% of the hold on a minute. Yeah. No, 20%? Is it 20? Yeah, 20% for the Mac and iPad. I think. Yeah. So, um, 24% for Twitter web app, and 29% for the iPhone. Okay. I'm not gonna get into all this stuff right here, but you know, congratulations to the actor. I'm not gonna um I'm just call her Vogue Colleen because I can't really pronounce the last name, which is very difficult. So congratulations to the actress who played Tails, and of course being recognized on, and the cartoon character being recognized for National Inventors Day. Yes. All right, let's congratulate her. Let's do some congratulating right here. Okay, up next, our next subject that we gotta talk about here is let's see. Okay, let's talk Cameron's new sports show. Yeah, I've been hearing so much about it actually, so let's go over what the deal is actually. So let's before I get into it, let me see who's in the chat right here. And shout out to the crew from Pick Six with Nick and with Noah and Nick podcast. Of course, follow them on Instagram and make sure you listen on streaming platforms, which includes Spotify and wherever you get your podcasts. There you go. Okay, now we go into Cameron. Now I saw a picture, an article about this, so let's get into it right here. Okay, and this is from Complex. Cameron isn't opposed to selling his talk show as long as the price is right. The Dipset rapper hit up Instagram this week to boost about the success of It Is What It Is, a sports focused program that launched last month on YouTube. The inaugural episode premiered on February 27th and has since received more than 115,000 views. Its second and latest episode hit on Tuesday and had racked up 32,000 views as of this publication. Though it's still a new series with just 14,000 subscribers, Cam says It Is What It Is has already garnered interest from potential buyers. Cam made the claim in a video Tuesday when he revealed the show was completely self-funded. A lot of niggas hollering at me to try and buy my show, make my show a part of what they are doing. The 47-year-old said, as pointed out by hot new hip hop. And listen, I appreciate the love, I appreciate the interest and everything else. This is fully funded by me. I ain't going, I ain't gonna, I'm, I ain't go get no, I ain't go get no help. I ain't got no partners. I ain't got no bank that came and did all this shit. Cam said he was willing to sell the series and if and when he receives a satisfactory offer. And what price range is Cam eyeing? He refused to say. And y'all have to offer something that I ain't got. Now you don't know what I got. You could assume what I got. I'm not gonna be unreasonable, but you gotta be fair. And right now, for the time being, we're gonna have fun. It Is What It Is features special guest Mace and co-host Esmeralda Pinero. Cam confirmed the endeavor back in November, just months after Paramount Plus announced he would host the home makeover So hip hop my house. Um, hip hop my house. That's it. That's interesting, man. Wait a minute. Hip hop my house. Hold on a minute, man. Hip hop my house. Let me look this up right here. So hip hop my house. What is that? Oh, okay. Okay, let's talk about that right there. Yeah, let's talk about that. Let's talk about that right there. Um, yeah, this is interesting right here. Very interesting right here. Let me hold on. There's gotta be a story about this. Wait a minute, man. I didn't even know about this though. I didn't even know about this though. Okay, let's see. So, okay, so of course, obviously, Harlem rapper Cameron and interior design Louise spin one lucky superfan's crib into a larger than life tribute to rap icons, past and present. Hang on one second. Sorry about that, folks. I had to use the bathroom real quick. Um, let's see. Yes. So where was I? Where was I? Where was I? There's a story about this, man. I was like, wait. Okay. This is so okay. I don't know all this, but it's crazy, man. But anyway, I didn't know about this though. But anyway, um, okay. Let me just get into where I left off here. All right. So, it's very interesting. Okay, so Hip Hop My House is a home makeover series hosted by Harlem rapper Cameron and interior designer Z's Louise. They spin one lucky superfan's crib into a larger than life tribute to rap icons, past and present. Featured artists include 24K Golden, A Boogie with the Hoodie, Erica Banks, Migos, Polo G, Ray Shrummer, Tyga, and Nelly. Let's see. Damn, man. Hmm. That's interesting right there. Yes. So yeah, make sure y'all check that out too, man. And wait a minute here. Did I just see that this got axed? Wait a second here. So it hasn't been it hasn't really been renewed yet, so we're gonna have to wait on that. I'll probably get back to it when I hear more details about it. But yeah, I'll check it out on Paramount Plus and wherever you get your streaming platforms. Hey, let's get into let's get into some other stuff right here. And this is okay. Our next thing we need to talk about is um wait a minute here. Yes, and one. I'm pretty sure everybody heard about and one sneakers, right? Yeah, I bet you did. And this is according to their website right here. Let me just get to this is according to their website right here. So let me just get to the story. Okay. Okay, here it is. Here it is right here. Here's the story right here. According to the source. So and one had its 30th anniversary celebration on Thursday, March 9th. The event featured a 90s streetball style signature memorabilia and chats with and one legends and leadership. The event was held at Loom Studios, a location where guests could immerse themselves in the history of the company. MTV's Demeti Pongo, the event's presenter, moderated a discussion about the brand's culture, history, and future with Dexter Gordon, the brand director, and Lars Ostrom, the design director, as well as street baller Shane, the dribble machine, a legend of and one. Um, the event served as the start of a summer of N1 and a commemorative milestone year of for the company, during which new sneakers will be released. Paint the Park will be renewed across the nation, and the Open Run Tour will be back. The Rise and Chosen One Championship Pack is available right now. Let's see. Of course, let's go over the thing. So this is all right, so this is the studio. So DJ, yeah, DJ, no kid DJ Annie Red spinning on the turntables. And one gallery collection including jerseys, shoes, and memorabilia of some of the greatest N1 players, including Chauncey Billups, Lance Stevenson, and Ben Wallace. Um, Dexter Gordon, the Matty Pongo, and Ben Wallace, of course, included. Um, Design director Lars Ostrom sharing his stories and experiences at Ant One, and late 90s, early 2000s art installation looping footage from the original mixtapes tour. Let's see. Now let's get on to their website. Now I didn't know about this, so let's check that out too. Um, let's check that out. Let's check that out. Okay, so let's check that out. Um, so according to their website, if I'm not mistaken, um, yes, so the website has collections of kicks, which is a nickname for sneakers, by the way. So if you go onto their website, you're gonna see a whole list of kicks in different colors, right? So you have what is it, Rise? Is there a story behind this? Nah, there's no description. It's just pictures. There's no description. So you have sneakers on the Rise, which is $110. Okay, you have the chosen one. Um now Rise is in white and blue, white and red, and white and black. The chosen one is in white and blue, white and red, and all white. So all these things. All so let's see. And there's another chosen one actually. Uh, the hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. So the chosen one in white and red drops on April 11th of this year, and same goes with the all white. So the Tachi drops at April 22nd, white and blue, and this and the other kicks is like what is it? It's black, gray, um black, gray, and a little bit of gold at the bottom, and a little silver and black right there. And You have all white Tachi, white and red, which all comes out on the 22nd of April. Then you have spring 23. So all these sneakers, right? Some of them are in different price ranges. Some of them are different price ranges actually. So if you really look at the websites, like Rise is like what, $110. Chosen One is the same price, 110. Tachi is $120. Spring 23 is $120. Summer 23 is Summer 23 is between, It's between, so it's between what is this? So the all black one, Summer 23 is $60. Summer 23 all white, 100. And Summer 23 again, which is going to be 100. Summer 23 all white, which is a different height, which is 130. Summer 23 all black is what, 60. Summer 23 is $130. Oh my god. Why do they make the sneakers with holes in there? I don't understand this shit though. You know what I'm saying? I really don't understand this right here. So you can actually um yeah, so you can actually um okay, so this is interesting. So yes, so there you have it right there. You can actually okay, so the 30th anniversary legendary history. So this is um so yeah, so this year will be celebrating the 30th anniversary of one of the most innovative and legendary brands. And one's history began on the black tops of the East Coast and expanded into a global phenomenon, showcasing a raw style of basketball that still reflects in today's game. 30 years of being the standard contributed to where we are today. And we have, of course, you can watch the highlights. I believe that's I'm not sure if, of course, you can watch the highlights. I think it's on if I'm not mistaken, let me just hold on a minute. Hold on a minute here. If I'm not mistaken, right? Yes. You can go to the and one YouTube channel page to actually watch the highlights. So there you have it right there. There you have it right there. And let's see. We okay, so the 30th anniversary will represent a new era of and one in this new age of media and culture. We will continue to be at the forefront of showcasing the best basketball talent on the hardwood and on the black top. Of course, this is crazy. Obviously, obviously, damn son. So everybody was invited to the thing. So um, everybody was invited actually. Even legend and one legends, MTV DJs, of course, music artists, NBA Hall of Famers. Yeah, that's crazy. 30 years? Wow. Anyway, so that took place on March 9th. Yeah, you can subscribe to and one's YouTube channel page so you can watch the highlights of what went down. Okay. Okay, let me see what we have left to talk about here. Yes. Yes, Benny the Butcher. Let's get to Benny the Butcher. Let's get to Benny the Butcher. Hold that thought. Before I get to Benny the Butcher, let's make some noise for the N1 Legends for celebrating their 30th anniversary. Not just the not just based on the sneakers, but based on the players. All right. So this is yeah, yeah, that's pretty dope though, actually. Um yeah, here we go. Congratulations to the N1 streetball players. Yeah, sorry about that. Okay, one more. All right, before I go on to Bang the Butcher, let me see who's in the chat right here. Author Megan West. Appreciate you for viewing this. If you are on Instagram Live, don't be shy to say hi or not say anything. You can say hi, you can comment on the topics that's being discussed and any any episodes that's being recorded, including this one right here, episode 254. And yeah. Okay. All right. So Benny the Butcher has announced he'll be hitting the road for an international tour this year, right in time for the spring season. On Monday, March 13th, the Black Sopranos family leader took to his Instagram with a post showing the flyer for his upcoming Thank God I Made It World Tour. The flyer shows an animated version of Benny floating in a body of water with ducks swimming nearby. Oh shit. According to the flyer, Benny's tour will begin on April 20th in Baltimore, Maryland, before heading to Norfolk, Virginia, Worcester, Massachusetts, and Hartford, Connecticut. From there, he will make the trek overseas and hit up Ireland, Germany, um, Czech Republic, Greece, Israel, Poland, and the Netherlands to close out the tour. In his caption, Benny made it clear. Benny made it clear. Hold on a second. Yeah, Benny made it clear he wants his fans to pop up at the shows by giving them advice on how to attend the concert with step-by-step guidelines for purchasing tickets. Step one, go to BennyTheButcherTour.com, buy tickets. Step two, arrive at venue early. Hold on a minute. Yeah, yeah. Arrive at venue, arrive at venue ready to turn up. Step three, recite lyrics at the top of your lungs. Like you wrote, like you wrote them yourself. Benny captioned his post. Of course, you could take a look at Benny's Instagram announcements below. You can also follow him on the gram too. His username, I believe, is Get Benny. Yes, and Benny the Butcher's announcement arrived after teasing. Hold on. Yeah, Benny the Butcher's announcement arrived after teasing new music on social media last month. One moment. He announced a new album with Hit Boy titled "Everybody Can't Go" was on the way, with the producer adding fuel to the fire by vaguely teasing the project last month in a Twitter video. Benny's Instagram post shared earlier this month showed himself and Hit Boy in the studio listening to a new untitled track in the background. The Johnny P's caddy rapper last released an album, Tana Talk 4, in March 2022, which was produced by The Alchemist. Um, yes, The Alchemist, Derringer, and Beat Butcher. Benny and Hit Boy previously collaborated on the former's second studio album, Burden of Proof, released in October 2020. Hit Boy also released a new album on Friday, March 10th. His joint his joint R&B effort with Music Soul Child, Victims and Villains. The title is designed to address the topic of the challenges we all deal with in relationships, but I'm approaching it from a slightly different angle than I used to. So Child said about the album in a previous statement. It's more abstract at the same time direct. He added, a lot of people don't realize which one they are. They think they are one when they are the other. Benny's last single, Resonate, which featured One Shot Ace and Harry Fraud. Harry Fraud. Harry Fraud. Oh shit. Oh shit. That's a fucking weird, hilarious name. I'm sorry. Came out in January 2023. Oh boy. You can't help yourself but actually get a sense of humor out of this. Um. Anyway, let's get into Rick Ross. Rick Ross being fresh to death with with his new chain and Jesus piece. Okay, let's get into it right here. Rick Ross has leveled up his Jesus piece game with a new gaudy bit of bling that he's shown off while promoting an upcoming car show. On Thursday, March 30th, the biggest boss took to social media to flaunt his massive gold chain, which seemingly mirrored his leg tattoo, a life a lifelike portrait of Jesus of Nazareth. Um, are you ready? He wrote he wrote he wrote alongside the Instagram post while tagging his new business venture, the Rick Ross Car and Bike Show, which is expected to hold its second annual showcase in the near future. Um, the Maybach music mogul paired the piece with a Nike t-shirt, athletic shorts, and teal snakeskin Nike dunks. Ooh, damn, that's pretty huge, man. In May 2022, the rapper hosted the Promised Land Car and Bike Show at his Fayetteville, Georgia estate, where he showed off his collection of luxury and novelty vehicles, including a tank and fire truck, among dozens of other pricey whips, as well as automobiles from other car aficionados like himself. The Dice Pineapples rapper appears to be on a roll as far as his business ventures go. Late last month, Rick Ross launched his very own weed strand named after his dad, Miami. Miami Stomping Grounds. Oh boy. Rose partnered with cannabis company High Tolerance for a strain called Collins Avenue, which is set to be released on June 1st. High Tolerance is the best flower for all the ones who like to blow that good gas, Rose said. This is the best flower in the world. This is why I decided to team up with High Tolerance. They have the best flower on the streets. Shout out to Manny the Biggest. The brand's co-founder Manny also showed his excitement for collaborating with Rick Ross, telling TMZ he's a true cannabis connoisseur. The Florida rapper joins the likes of Jadakiss, Jim Jones, Ghostface Killer, Joel Santana, A Boogie with the Hoodie, Beanie Siegel, aka Beans, Dave East, um, Millie's, Lil Meech, and the late great Drake Drago the Ruler as ambassadors for High Tolerance. Okay, so Rick Ross also launched a hemp company in 2021 that aims to help smokers reap the health benefits of the planet. He teamed up with Rap Snacks CEO James Lindsay and San Diego-based hemp manufacturing company Hemp Paco to form Hemp Hop, rolling out a line of smokables including CBD cigarettes and a hemp blunt rolling paper. End quote. He says, I truly believe in the health benefits of hemp derived products, Ross said in a statement. Having my having had my mom health scares, having my own health scares, and through my healing process, I decided I would develop a line of smokables to help others with the hemp benefits of hemp cannabinoids. Well, yeah, well, yeah, good for him, man. You know what I'm saying? Good for him. And for being fresh to death, man, with that new Jesus piece, which is crazy, man, because not a lot of people know that I actually am one of those. Let's see. Okay, we need to talk about what is it? What is it? What is it? What is it? We need to talk about the New York Auto Show that's happening this weekend. Let's see. Let's see if I can find that story. Let's see if I can find that story actually, because yeah, let's see if we can find that story. Um, let's see if we can find that story. Let's see. Um, yes, here it is. And this is from Autoblog, by the way. And I actually saw this on Good Day New York this morning. So this is what's going on here, actually. So the 2023 New York International Auto Show shifts into high gear Wednesday, April 5th. And our reporters are already in the city and with events unfolding even as we speak. We'll be seeing cars in person, interviewing and automaker insiders and snapping photos of vehicles and all the other oddities that pop up at an event like this, and we'll be giving you live updates and color from the show floor along the way. Okay, so the car vehicles includes a Dodge Ram, um, Hyundai, Subaru, Kia, Volkswagen, and Jeep are all expected to show something new this week. And other automakers are known to be hosting off-site events that may produce news expected or otherwise. Genesis has already revealed its GV80 coupe, for example, along with the fact that it has been confirmed as a production model, and we're just getting started. Of course, there's some stuff to get into. So earlier on Good Day New York, I actually saw this actually. So actually no, this was a different vehicle. So anyway, here's the Kia EV9 in a standard non-GT line spec with a rather eye-catching matte silver paint. Again, it's rocking awesome real wheels, and the design on the big SUV continues to impress. I think I still prefer the blue GT line version, but this is proof that the EV9 will look good across trim lines. Let's see. And who else? All right. So adding a big widescreen with U Connect 5 is definitely a big upgrade for the Wrangler. It's a super classy and quick interface, and its integration with the dash is done nicely. Yeah, the body colored bumpers and big wheels on this particular 4XE aren't really for me, but there's a lot of good in this Wrangler car. this Wrangler refresh. Okay. Um. So another. So I'm by the Genesis booth to check out the GV80 coupe concept, and wow, this thing is already the best looking SUV coupe in my eyes. The orange reveal paint is eye popping, and the interior totally rules. I'm real glad that Genesis has already confirmed that it's going into production. And there's also some other stuff that's included. Um, let me see. What is this? What is this shit? Oh wait a minute here. Um, yes, the Hyundai. Wait a second. The Hyundai Kona Electric revealed. Okay, a little appreciation. Okay, this person says, seeing the EV9 up close, I can't help but think this will be as transformative for Kia EVs as the Telluride was for its SUV line, and the EV9 is both. This person says, in quote, it feels like a real auto show, which isn't something I can say about every show I've attended recently. The car makers that were here in New York showed up. Stellantis has CEO Carlos Tavares and a cater of executives, and Kia, Hyundai, and Genesis all had solid displays with fancy lighting and or refreshments. Subaru has dogs as part of its longtime support of pet adoption and an outdoorsy themed stand that also highlights its support of national parks. Toyota has a sports themed display, and VW, which is Volkswagen, is doing a happy hour with remarks later in the day. Ford showed up with ride alongs. Hang on a second. And the General Motors display was large, though muted. Only downside from a press perspective, it's midday and the show is largely done as far as press conferences. Wow. So yeah, they got different cars here. This is some lit shit though. So wait a second. Okay, so they have the new all electric Ram 1500, and of course, we're not actually a New York reveal. Dodge has the 1025 horsepower last call Challenger Demon 170 on the floor. Hmm. Interesting. Um, let's see. So the Subaru, let me see. Yeah, so Subaru Crosstech, wilderness in the flesh, metal composite, whatever. Here's what it looked like. So Nissan brought out the good stuff in New York. Great GT-R content, including the old R34 in midnight purple on top of the new Nismo and a new T-Spec right across the way. Hmm. Yeah, everything in between actually. Wow. Um okay. More items from the Hyundai stand. Ooh. Another item from Palmer. Hyundai just revealed the sharp new 2024 Kona, Kona Electric, and Kona N line at the New York Auto Show, but it wasn't quite done after that. In a small surprise, it also showed off an and Lonique 5 Disney 100 Platinum concept. It has Disney inspired light animations, Disney badges everywhere, and even small interior touches. Ooh, they got everything. So all electric Ram 1500 REV, and let's see. There's a whole bunch, man. So there's a whole bunch though. This is the okay, so the Kia EV9 2024 GT line, the evening before the New York Auto Show begins. It's quite handsome in the flesh and looks like a clear winner. The proportions are very similar to the Tele Telluride, but the details are unique, and so is the interior. There's a lot of interesting first for Kia with this SUV, and the EV specs do a good job backing up the eye-catching design. Okay, so let me get to the details on where you could get your tickets. Hold on a second here. Okay. What's today? Yes, it's today's the 5th. Okay, so okay, if you go on to the website right here, which is which is the Auto Show NY website right here. The New York Auto Show starts from April 7th, which is a Friday, through April 16th. And the schedule is from Monday through Saturday, 10 a.m. to 10 p.m., Sunday, 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. And of course, I want to actually make sure I get everything situated here. Okay, so debuts. The New York Auto Show has always been the place where automakers introduce their newest models to the world, and this year is no different. Expect dozens of never seen before cars, trucks, crossovers, and EVs as you navigate and explore the show. Electrification. Visitors enjoy thrilling experiences in a wide range of electric vehicles thanks to 5 test tracks positioned throughout the show. Ford and Hyundai both feature indoor test tracks as part of their main displays. BMW, Chevrolet, Kia, Nissan, and Volkswagen let visitors take a spin in the latest EVs on a huge 80,000 SV indoor test track. Experiences over 100 immersive exhibits and experiences will be at this year's auto show, including Camp Jeep, New York Toyota's Thrill Ride, virtual reality drives, Subaru's National Park themed exhibit, and more. Let's see. Let's see. Hold on. Tracy Morgan. So Cars and Stars. Oh wow. Be a part of our opening day celebration on Saturday, April 8th. The fun starts 9:30 a.m. We'll be joined by actor and comedian Tracy Morgan. Ooh. Showstoppers see a slate of rare ultra elite, elite supercars, hypercars, and exclusive luxury vehicles in the auto show's hypercar hall. And this is Experience Mach E. Experience and acceleration and handling of the electric Mustang Mach E on the Ford EV Ride track. Adopt Me. Visit the Subaru Loves Pets booth to play with and adopt dogs from a local pet shelter. Aww, that's pretty cute though. That's pretty cute though, man. And Ride and Drive. Experience Toyota's outdoor ride experience that includes a speed challenge and obstacle course with its range of vehicles. And let's load more. Let's load more. Let's load some more. Um, and yeah. So let's see. So adult admission, of course, from ages 13 and up. Um, General adult admission, of course, dates valid for April 7th to the 16th. Tickets are valid for one admission for one day only. There is no re-entry into the show after you leave the Javits Center. So it's going to cost you $21 per person and all that great stuff right there. So, yes, there was a there was a what is it? There was a let's take a look at the cars, man. This is interesting, man. You know what I mean? Um, let's see. Yeah, I did mention this. So, off-road fun Camp Jeep is an interactive trail-rated off-road course where professional 4x4 drivers allow riders to experience the legendary capabilities of Jeep. Ride on the Camp Jeep track and receive a free Jeep tote bag. Great Scott, take a selfie with the DeLorean at the Back to the Future, excuse me. The music booth ahead of the blockbuster show landing on Broadway this summer. Ooh, rides and rigs. R2 Expo's Rides and Rigs Expo is bringing some of the top vehicles from show, drag, drift, rally, and off road to be displayed. Okay. All right, let me be clear about I want to be clear about the let's be clear about the show, man. Um there's a list of cars actually I want to actually do this so there's a list of vehicles that's going to be in it. I want to make sure that everything's included. Um Let me make sure that everything I mentioned is included. So I want to make sure that everything I talked about is included. So let's see. Um, okay, info. Okay. Yeah. Of course, you can get your early access tickets, general admission tickets, group tours. There's group tickets, plan your experience, floor plans, and exhibits, event calendar, and as far as getting there. Well, I don't know about all that, but anyway. And you know what? Let's go over. Hold on. I think I mentioned all of them already, but I want to make sure um I mentioned them. List of hold on. Okay. Let me just make sure I get everything right for the auto show. Um, the list of vehicles that's gonna be there. Okay, so the 2023 Kia Stinger Tribute Edition up close. You have the Genesis confirms GV80 Coupe for production. Let's see. So you have 2024 Jeep Wrangler refresh, especially in front. 2024 Kia EV9 will have power from 201 to 379 HP, which is horsepower. You have the Subaru Crosstrek Wilderness, the Hyundai Details, um, 2024 Konas. All right. Hang on a minute here. Let's get a look here. So yeah, it's a lot though, man. But anyway, let's go over each of the details. So Kia is killing off the Stinger after the 2023 model year, but not without a special edition to give the sporty hatchback a proper send off. We first heard about the Stinger Tribute Edition a few months ago. And now we have more information on this trim package thanks to an example we spotted on the show floor at the 2023 New York Auto Show. The tribute edition costs $1,500 and includes several nice appearance tweaks, which we've detailed in the photos below. It's available only for the G2 the GT2 trim level, which comes with a 368 horsepower twin turbo 3.3 liter V6 engine. Kia is offering the tribute edition in two different exterior colors, ascot green and the matte gray paint that's seen here, which is exclusive to the special edition model. The Stinger first arrived in the US for the 2018 model year and received a fresh for the 2022 model year. So there you have it right there. And the tribute edition also comes with different 19-inch black wheels and black brake um, calipers with the Brembo logo. Excuse me. Gloss black mirror caps are another one of the tribute edition's appearance tweaks. This WAPS logo embroidered on the front headrest is meant to tie in with the Stinger name. These doors sill plates are emblazoned with the Stinger logo and a special tribute script. Um, Terracotta brown leather contrasts nicely with the gray exterior and is a new addition to the Stinger's interior color palette. There will be 1,000 units of the tribute edition produced worldwide, and we've heard that a little less than half of those will come to the US. And carbon fiber interior trim is also an added element of the tribute edition package. And the example seen here is an all-wheel drive Stinger GT2, and it carries a sticker price of $57,065. Wow. Wow. And let's see. And this is a website I'm using, which is caranddriver.com. Y'all can check out the pictures for the cars that's featured in the New York Auto Show, which is coming up, which starts April 7th through April 16th. You make sure you go to the website, the the auto show newyork.com for tickets and all that great stuff right there. Now the one I saw earlier, hold on, the one I saw earlier on Good Day New York. Let me see. No. Um, the one I saw on Good Day New York was a Hyundai. The one I saw on Good Day New York was a Hyundai. All right. Yeah, it was a Hyundai. So let me see. Yeah. No, it was a Hyundai. Yes, it was a Hyundai. Yes. I remember. Um. Okay. It was a Hyundai. Yes, it was a Hyundai. Yes. So, um, let's get to the details of this thing. And I remember watching it on Good Day New York. So the 2024 Hyundai Kona Electric will now offer two battery um pack options: a smaller pack with an estimated 197 miles of range and a larger pack with an estimated 260 miles of range. The gas engine lineup includes a 147 horsepower 2.0 liter inline four and a 190 horsepower turbocharged 1.6 liter inline four. The 2024 Kona will go on sale in the summer, and the Kona Electric will go on sale in the fall. Hyundai's interesting looking new 2024 Kona, which is the exact vehicle that I saw on Good Day New York earlier, is finally making its way stateside, and we now know all the details about the new subcompact SUVs. US specs is set to go on sale this summer, and Hyundai has provided specs for both the gasoline powered and electric versions of the new Kana, which is larger than before and features a new design inside and out. The Kona Electric will now be available with two battery pack sizes. The base smaller battery has a 48.6 um, kWh, I think it's kilowatts capacity, and that model will presumably be cheaper than the outgoing Kona Electric, which starts at $34,885 and comes standard with a 64.0 kilowatt. No, kilo. I don't know. Anyway, kWh. Anyway, um, battery pack. This new base model has a measly 133 HP electric motor powering the front wheels and claims a range of 197 miles. Let me take a look at what KWH stands for a sec. Hold on. Yes, so kWh, for those of you who may not know, it stands for kilowatt hour. So kilowatt hour measures the energy an appliance uses in kilowatts per hour. For example, if you clean your floors with a 1,000 watt vacuum cleaner for 1 hour, you consume 1 kilowatt per hour, 1 kilowatt hour of energy. Your kilowatt hour consumption factors in how many watts your appliances use and how often you use them. Okay. All right, let's continue here. Okay, so um this new base model has a measly 133 horsepower electric motor powering the front wheels and claims a range of 197 miles. The 2024 Kona upgraded battery, meanwhile, grows slightly to 64.8 um, kilowatt hour and provides a claimed range of 260 miles, a whole 2 miles further than the old car. It has a, a more powerful 201 horsepower electric motor. Um, yeah. Yes. So, the gas powertrain lineup looks similar to the 2023 Koners with 147 horsepower, 2.0 liter inline four, uh, coming standard with front wheel drive and a continuously variable automatic transmission. The inline and limited trims, as before, come with a turbocharged 1.6 liter inline four with 190 horsepower, but that engine now pairs with a conventional 8 speed automatic rather than the previous dual clutch automatic. All-wheel drive will be optional. Cargo space for the kind of electric grows from 19 cubic feet to 26 cubic feet with the rear seats up. And there's a bit of extra storage in the front as well. So Hyundai also claims more rear seat legroom than before. Pricing, official EPA ratings, and detailed trim level information is yet to come, but we'll learn more about the 2024 Kona soon. The gas version will arrive this summer with the electric model hitting dealerships in the fall. Okay, so as I said before, you can go to the website that I'm looking at right here, which is www.caranddriver.com/New York Auto Show. And you can also go to the website to get your tickets and stuff. So it's www.autoshowny.com for more information and details of each cars and stuff. So there you have it right there, man. Car and Driver. Take a look at the models that's going to be featured and the details and the features behind each motor vehicle. All right. So there you have it right there, folks. We're going to get into some stuff to do in LA first, and we're gonna do New York as well. So all right, so things to do this week in LA. If you are in the LA area and you're looking for some fun activities to do, I'm actually going to fill you in on that one right there. So you have, in honor of Easter, right? So we have Easter coming up. So Easter at the Grove and the Americana. Strike a pose with the Easter Bunny at the Grove and the Americana in the weeks leading up to the holiday. Both shopping centers will have professional photo sessions between $45 to $35 held in themed areas within their respective lawns. The Americana will also host a bunny brunch between on April 1st, where actually it already happened. Yeah. A bunny brunch at the Trattoria Amici with bottomless mimosas for the adults and a post brunch egg hunt for the kids. So it's between $27 and $58. Damn, how about that? That's pretty dope right there, man. that's pretty dope. Okay. Pretty dope. Hang on a minute. Damn. This is crazy, man. Something's going on with my shit. I don't know what's going on here, but anyway. Anyway, let me just put that on hold. Anyway, let's get to. Okay, so now I don't have the way to. Hang on a second here. Man, I wish I had that. Anyway. Okay, let me continue this shit though. Anyway. Oops. That is not what I meant. That is not what I meant. What is going on with my damn thing? Okay. Okay. Wait a minute here. Oh, nah. Things to do this week. Yes, where's that Easter thing? Oh man. All right. Something related. Okay, so trying to look for something for Easter. So this is basically what I'm trying to look for here. For Easter actually. So the Americana. Hold on a second. The Americana. That's not what I was looking for here. Anyway, let me just continue here. Anyway, things to do in Los Angeles this week. Okay. All right, so let me just get into all this. So, Americano. Let me just look for that shit though. That's not what I was looking for. Yeah. Anyway, we have some stuff to talk about here. This is all right. So trying to look for something Easter related. Anyway, let's get it. All right, so who let the dogs out? Oh, Amber Rollo and her pup Boris host this dog friendly stand-up show on the patio at El Cid every month. The April lineup includes sets from Dylan Adler, Allison Stevenson, Kat Toledo, Brett Davis, and Maria Dakotas. I'm trying to move fast here, folks. So just bear with me. Love isn't blind. Think men could do a bit of a better job listening when it comes to dating. The Bachelorette style game show runs with the conceit as its one rule: the four men competing for a date can't speak. Instead, they'll nod and doodle while host Allison Goldberg searches their phones and dials their moms. You can find Love Isn't Blind stage monthly this time at Townhouse of Venice. Okay, Yeah, I'm trying to look for something Easter related. Um, Easter related. So this is just some outdoor stuff. So Popular Kids Club, Andy Kindler, Johnny Pemberton, Anna. Um, and this is like, okay, I don't know what the hell's going on here. All right. Yeah, this is yeah. Anyway, so this is the LA County Arboretum is unleashing lots of eggs and Easter puns on its Arcadia grounds. The festivities occur throughout the day with an egg scramble and seasonal crafts. Of course, you could check it out at the Los Angeles County Arboretum and Botanical Garden, 301 North Baldwin Avenue, Los Angeles, California, 91007. Price is $15. Go to the website for more details at www.arboretum.org. And the date starts Friday, April 7th, 5 p.m. I suggest you get there a little early and how to get there. Let's see. We have an egg bowl. Okay, so because in honor of Easter, we have to talk about this. So, egg bowl. Search for Easter eggs on one of the most iconic grass fields imaginable, the Rose Bowl. The Pasadena Stadium hosts its annual Easter celebration with more than 80,000 eggs laid out on the field, plus a family festival just outside the field in Area H. Let me see. Okay. Okay, Area H. Um okay, the Rose Bowl Stadium is located at 1001 Rose Bowl Drive, Los Angeles, and it's free on VIP brunch, $30 for adults, $20 ages 4 through 9. And the schedule is from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. and it starts on April 8th of this Saturday coming up. I will handle the rest of okay, I'll handle the rest of the oh, I already talked about that one right here. Um Easter at the Grove and Americana. Um yeah, the Grove is located at 189 The Grove Drive, Los Angeles, California, 90036, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. thegrovela.com/reservation. For those of you that's in the Los Angeles, California area, for you Californians, you're looking for something fun to do, I got you. So Friday, no, hold on. Thursday, April 6th, 2023. Um, Friday, April 7th, April 8th, Saturday, Sunday, April 9th, of course, is at the Grove, the Americana at Brand. Um, is It starts at 10 a.m. So I suggest you get there a little early. I suggest you get there a little early though. Um, okay, so hang on a minute. All right, so we're gonna continue the rest of this tomorrow, actually, in tomorrow's episode. So we have to do some some Easter events for New York. Okay, so let's get into best restaurants for Easter brunch Sunday in New York City. Okay, so here's a list of some stuff. So the Fulton, the long acclaimed We have the Fulton, long acclaimed chef Gene George's Von Richten's very first seafood restaurant. The Fulton is serving a 3-course brunch menu, including a variety of signature and seasonal dishes like tuna tartare, excuse me, a main boast of lobster scrambled, and a warm rhubarb apple pie for $128 per person. And of course, La Dure Soho included. That's also on April 9th. Doling at the Carlisle. We have AI Fiore. There is some Barbalud and Industry Kitchen. Like I said, I'm going to do the rest of the Easter stuff and everything else in between tomorrow because I'm running low on time. So let's wrap up this episode right here, man. Listen, we got to go to our last segment of the night. Man. Let me make sure I get everything situated. And this is Stream Choices on the Go. Let me just set all this up though, man. Let me just set this up real quick. Hang on, let me see who's in the chat, man. I'm sorry. Let me see. Okay. Shouts to the fourth. Hold on. From Earth Podcast. Shouts to that person. And Kevin Two Wild, whatever that is. Okay. Okay. Yeah, shouts to y'all. Anyway, so let's get into it right here. So this is Stream Choices on the Go, man. Let's do this. All right. Y'all know the deal. Make sure you show your love by following Off the Meat Rack Chainz New York podcast on Facebook and Instagram, and alongside with my other shows that I do, which is Excellent Fun Vibrant Talks podcast, is what TLKS stands for. And yeah, that's my sports podcast platform. You can check that out. And of course, Meticulous Vibe Juice podcast, which is also my review show that I do. And you can also follow your homie right here, G Money Stacks, at G Money Stacks 555 in Queens, New York. Turning your notifications so you can be in the know. On details to when each episode is going to be dropping and everything in between. And also, most important thing here is if you want to actually know where you can listen to the episodes, go to the link in bio where it says linktree/GMoneyStacks555. And of course, we're gonna start with Audacity, Audible, Audioburst, Amazon Music, Breaker, Bullhorn FM, Castbox FM, Deezer, Listen Notes, Moon FM Podcast, Player FM, Pocket Cast, Podbay, Podfriend, Podhound, Podopolo, Podorama, Podcast Index, Podcast Addict, Podchaser, Podverse, Podcast Guru, Podvine, Spotify for podcasters, aka Anchor, Stitcher, TuneIn Radio, Google Podcasts, Radio Public, iHeartRadio, the #1 app for music, radio, and podcasts. And you don't need a credit card or debit card to download iHeartRadio or any of the apps that I just mentioned. Make sure you follow on every streaming platform that I'm just mentioning to you. And of course, make sure you follow my other 2 shows that's also on iHeartRadio and all the other streaming platforms that I'm just mentioning to you right now, which is Excellent Fun Vibrant Talks podcast, the Sports Edition show, and Meticulous Vibe Juice podcast, review show and this New York podcast platform right here. And finally, last but not least, make sure you grab that subscribe button for me on the YouTube channel page, G Money Stacks 555, where you see all the New York episodes on there in case you miss any of them. Don't worry, everything is all uploaded and posted to the YouTube channel page. Leave a like and a comment along with the episodes. Click on the noti bell along with alerts so you can be reminded on when the show goes on the air via live stream, along with the date and time of the live stream. So stay tuned for more video content, upcoming episodes, previous episodes. Make sure you catch up on the episodes. Make sure you download the episodes, very important. Share the episodes, share the videos, listen, stream, watch these episodes, whatsoever. I am going to be posting episode 253 after I get off of here. And along with a question, a two-part question that I'm going to leave y'all for you to answer. So yeah. Make sure you tell a friend to another friend. Share, spread the word. Word of mouth is important. Share the link that says Linktree/G Money Stacks 555 along with the podcast with your husbands, wives, boyfriends, girlfriends, friends, people you are cool with, whether it's at work, whether it's at college, whether it's at block parties, festivities, amusement parks, carnivals, block parties, birthday parties, wherever you meet new people, all right? So that's going to do it, man. That's going to do it for this episode right here, man, of episode 254 titled Inventors, dedicated to National Inventors Day. And congratulations to the actress and along with the character Tails that she played in the Sonic movies. All right. And also don't forget, they have an Instagram. So you can follow the auto show NY on Instagram and stream platform. No, not stream platforms, and Instagram and other social media outlets. And of course, check out the website, like I just mentioned, that I just mentioned a couple minutes ago, which is let me just go over where you can actually let me just go over this actually before I even wrap up here. So this is for the New York Auto Show, the New York International Car Show. So make sure you go to the website, which is caranddriver.com. So you can get an idea on the details and the features of each vehicle that's featured in the car show. And of course, go ahead to the auto show ny.com for tickets, early access tickets, and everything else in between. So make sure you go check that out. It starts from April 7th to the 16th of April. Go check it out. Have you some fun. It's a stress reliever for you to take your mind off of homeworks, classes, work, family dramas, all that great stuff in between, man. And don't forget to remember, the grind doesn't stop. Hard work pays off. New York wasn't built in a day. Trust the process and what you love to do. It takes time to grow your craft, like a podcast, radio show, and everywhere else in between, because everybody starts from the bottom. Now we here, just like Drake says in his song. And I actually started from the bottom with low subscribers on YouTube, and now I'm up to 73, and I'm already in the 3,000s close to 4,000s anyway. So, you know what I'm saying? So, don't let the numbers, analytics, or anything like that discourage you and get you down, man. That's what most fucking haters want you to feel like. Don't worry about all that, man. Worry about having consistency, finding something, looking for something that clicks to you, that you love to do, and the skill behind it. Find your voice, trust your voice and how it sounds, and everything else in between. And of course, don't forget to don't forget to download the apps that I just mentioned to you a couple minutes ago onto your iPhones, your Android phones, iPads, Android tablets, your laptops included, which is Mac and Dell laptops, including Windows. Any Windows version, you can download the apps that I just mentioned right there. So, you know what I'm saying? And of course, be confident, be consistent in what you love to do. While you are on your P's and Q's, that gets you into your zone with tunnel vision. So there you have it right there. I'm sorry I didn't get a chance to do the dollar sign sound effects and stuff. So let me make sure I actually do that. Let me make sure I do that because let me do that for the amounts of money that I just mentioned. So let me just do that. These are the cars that I just mentioned earlier that's in the thousands. All right, so listen, man. Um, I want y'all to enjoy um the the suggestions on what to do for this week since Easter is around the corner, and I hope y'all ready for Easter weekend and everything in between, regardless of the religious holidays and shit. Um, so yeah, I'm going to do more of some places to do for the weekend, which includes Easter related events. All right. So, peace and one love. Be careful out there. Enjoy your Easter weekend. And good night, everybody.